The clock is ticking, and now millions of Americans will have to begin paying back their federal student loans on February 1st. Now, back in March of last year, payments were put on hold due to the pandemic. Many wanted to have the pause extended or even have the loans forgiven altogether. WFXR News' Kelsey Jean-Baptiste breaks down one of the nation's biggest issues.
It's upsetting. Like, I'm upset, and I'm sure there are thousands of other students across the U.S. who are just as upset and disappointed, you know.
Students like Danielle FELDER are unhappy with President Joe Biden's decision to not forgive student loan debt, leaving it up to lawmakers. She says young people voted Biden into office because of his promise to do so.
When they were voting, they were asking for a lot of things that young people really want, which is health care and also student loan forgiveness and jobs. And going back on this is really bad because young people are going to vote again, and this will definitely affect the next election.
Right now, student debt is $1.75 trillion. During his presidency, Biden erased $170 billion. According to the Brookings Institute Research Center, it would cost $1.6 trillion to forgive all student loans and $1 trillion to wipe out some. Political analyst Dr. HULT says it's unfair to put this type of pressure on the president.
To somehow imagine that there was going to continue to be a forgiveness of all student loans probably was not fully realistic. So I think it's also important to think of the broader picture, which is really hard when one owes all that money.
Dr. HULT adds that one of the president's goals is to put money back into the economy, meaning that sometime in the near future, the president could forgive more.
You could imagine now, for example, putting together maybe packages to focus on first providers, for healthcare professionals, for a whole range of people that may need certain kinds of help with their student loan debt.
But when it comes to the president's approval rating, she says do not be surprised if it continues to drop. He is in a situation where expectations were high. Local in Blacksburg, Kelsey Jean-Baptiste, WFXR News.